Hello everyone, welcome back to our free online lesson. Okay, so today I'm Shafiq Farhan. I will do the presentation on these topics. It's quite new topics. So Fusion 360 PCB design. So we are from ECAD System, Shafiq Farhan as a product manager, design and manufacturing here. Right, so let me go to roughly about our topics that we will cover. So, but before we go to the topics, so I believe that everyone know about Autodesk product design and manufacturing collection. So if you know, if you knew with Autodesk, so this is one of the collection. Autodesk have three types of collection. The first one is a PDMC, so which is product design manufacturing collection. Second one is AEC, and third one is MNE. Okay, so for this product design manufacturing collection, which is covered from the conceptual design until the detail design, including the PCB design. Okay, so that will be everything that here, if you require to create the design, starting from the concept, very concept of your products until the end products. So you are able to do using this product design manufacturing collection. But for sure, it's not in one software and one simple solution. Okay, you need to integrate between a few things. So I believe that you know about the first one, which is AutoCAD Electrical. So AutoCAD Electrical, one of software that able to create schematic drawing. Okay, you can create a 2D schematic drawing. Okay, so very easy to create this every single line, this wire every here. Okay, so normal AutoCAD, you create a single line as represent as a line or represent as a polyline. By using AutoCAD Electrical, you are able to create this line represent to your wire. Okay, you also can mention and tag the wire size and colors. Okay, so same goes to the second one. AutoCAD Electrical also able to do what we call it as a panel design. So you can create this 2D panel. Okay, so most of the libraries already built in AutoCAD Electrical. Okay, but for sure, if you require additional libraries, so you also can add on using they have a few methods to add on a new libraries inside AutoCAD Electrical. Okay, for panel. Okay, so for another software, this one we call it as an Inventor Professional. Okay, using Inventor Professional, okay, from your AutoCAD Electrical schematic drawing, you plan to do a wiring, so that can be done using Inventor Pro only. So you just need to go to your environment tab, look for cable and harness, okay, where you are able to do a segment and a wire, cable and harness for this Inventor. Okay, but our focus today are focused on a PCB design, okay, which is using Fusion 360 electronic. Okay, for Fusion 360 electronic, okay, we are able to do a schematic, same like AutoCAD Electrical. Okay, probably the libraries have a bit difference, but no problem, you can add your own libraries. Okay, and the second thing is about PCB layout. So you can create your PCB and also PCB manufacturing CAM. So you can convert from your PCB design, convert to a Gerber file, so GBR file. Okay, and then you also can directly using Fusion 360 to do a 2D profiling. Okay, so they will have a few more features that included in Fusion 360. So if you want, also this one is just the same. Okay, you also can create a component library management. You can add new libraries, delete the libraries, or edit the libraries. Okay, so spice simulation and together with electronic cooling simulation. So these, all the things are included in Fusion 360 only. Okay, so this will be the roughly idea on what are we going to do for today. Okay, so I would like to thanks for everyone that joined from our Zoom. Okay, DD, Jelly, JK, okay, Mr. Hairi, Mr. Sabri, Joe Chim, Miss Norfara, Mr. Rashidi. Okay, so for those that joined from our Facebook Live, don't forget to share this video and make sure that other people also can learn about this PCB design. Okay, so let me go to my Fusion 360 software. Okay, so Fusion 360 software is one of the software that work in a cloud. So every time that you save your file, we will save into a cloud base. Okay, so the location that you will save is under a Fusion 360 theme later on. Okay, so this will be the idea on what have here. So this will be the example of the theme. Okay, and you also can create a project and invite another team members. Okay, so which are involved in the same project. Okay, for Fusion 360, so you are able to create many things. So you can create the first one, you can create a design, normal design for 3D modeling. You also can create a nesting or CAM, stress analysis, and everything using this Fusion 360. Okay, without any add-in. Okay, but I will like to show you one by one the example first before we go to the sample, how to create a PCB. So this will be one of the example of a 3D object that created using Fusion 360. Okay, so I can say that Fusion 360 is a very light software. Okay, even though that your object is complicated, but this software is very light to use. Okay, as long as you have a very good internet connection. Okay, if my PC disconnect to the internet connectivity, so my Fusion 360 will pop up one things. So say that this software are offline. Okay, Fusion 360 are offline. Okay, so in terms of modeling, okay, the concept are the same. So they have a very basic features of modeling. Okay, same goes to modifying. Okay, so this will be example for a PCB. Okay, you can create either 2D PCB or a 3D PCB. Okay, using Fusion 360, you are able to convert between 2D and 3D directly. Okay, no need to do one by one. So you just need to do 2D and then just directly convert to 3D modeling for PCB. Same goes to a schematic drawing. Also able to do in this Fusion 360. Okay, so they will have a few things that you are able to do in terms of simulation. Okay, so you are able to do a simulation for this one. Okay, voltage probe, phase probe. Okay, and also you can do more things, including the cooling electronic. Okay, let's start with a very simple schematic. So I will start with a very zero, okay, stretch one. So click on this new electronic design. Okay, so this will be the interface for a new electronic design. So I would like to save this file, electronic design sample FOL. So for today, click save. And then at this area, it will rename with the name that I type in with a V0. V0 means V1 means the revision, the version. Okay. After this, if I create one thing and I press save, it will change to V2. Okay, means Fusion 360 also can control the data management for what you are doing. So in case you want to recall back the previous version, okay, so you just can recall and insert back to the Fusion 360. So let's start with a schematic. So I press in this button, new schematic. Okay, for a schematic, okay, if you using this Fusion 360, you will see they will have a lot of buttons here. Okay, so what you can do, you just can directly first insert the frame first. Okay, to insert a part inside the Fusion 360, you just need to click on this add part. Okay, so since I know about the frame, so I just need to type in frame. Enter. So this will be the basic skills that I want to use. Okay, if you require a new one, you can create a new, your own title block. This one also we call it as a title block. Okay, click and insert into this drawing. Escape. Okay, good things using Fusion 360. Before you escape, or if you plan to insert one component, you can just use your right click to rotate your object. Okay, no need to rotate it. After you insert, then you need to rotate. Okay, so very convenient for electrical. Okay, since after this, I want to insert a few more components. So for example, I want to insert here first. Remove this frame, enter. Okay, so I want to insert this one. IC interference, interface, and look for whatever model that I require. So this will be the example. Okay, or you want to choose another tools, another parts, simple parts, click and insert. So before I insert, I also able to rotate by using right click. Click. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and for everything. Okay, so for the next one, if you require to insert more item, for example, LED, switch, resistor, so you just can find here. Okay, if you want to have your own libraries, you can also create your own libraries and then convert into this here. Okay, convert into the part inside your Fusion 360. Okay, so for this switch, I will like to use this thing. Okay, this model. Okay, so I just need to right click and insert one by one. So after done, can press escape. Okay, so for the next one, I want to insert, for example, LED, fuse, or anything. So I just need to insert, look for it. Okay, so for example, this shape. Okay, this shape. 8 mm, yeah, 0.8. Hit OK and just insert here. For example, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so how to connect wire between this component? Okay, so you just need to click on this net on this connect panel, net from one point to the second point. Then you can just repeat until you get the last one. Right, so what next? If you require to add more, so what you can do, you can click here. Okay, if you want to do a band, so you can just choose here. Okay, something like this. So to invert this, the rotation of line, okay, the direction of line. So you also need to click on the right click on your mouse only. From here, here. Okay, so you just can create any shape. So in case you want to delete one thing, so make sure that you escape everything first, click and delete the line. Okay, so now you are able to do more things, okay, based on what you require. But let me demonstrate a few things first. Okay, so I have done with creating here. Okay, and if I plan to insert, sorry. Okay, so this one, I just need to click here to get the exact point. Okay, so if I already done with my, for example, my schematic. Okay, so how I want to go with my PCB. Okay, so for this PCB, you are able to create from scratch, or if you want to link with your schematic, you need to update your schematic before the PCB will be updated. Okay, for this case, when I done with my schematic, I just need to click on this button. Okay, so just click on this button. So my recommendation is to save file first. So this will be schematic FOL save. Okay, so name will change here. Okay, so you also can go to here. Okay, can go to here and can create the new PCB. But from this case, because we already have the schematic, so now I can switch to PCB document. Okay, just using a single click from this schematic, it will transfer to your PCB and all your component will be inserted directly to this one. Okay, in terms of PCB design, first you need to consider on the shape of your board. Okay, for example, I want to create a very simple shape. Okay, so something like this. Okay, just control if you want to change the rotation and connect between these 2 points. Okay, but the problem is the white color is not your board. Okay, only the black color, the gray color here. So what you need to do, you just need to delete the line at outside here. Okay, this will be your board shape. Okay, if you require to add more shape, and then you just can simply add here. Okay, so you can just simply add here. Okay, for example. Okay, but if you plan to delete, so then you can just select the line and delete. So from your component, okay, this component is from a schematic drawing. So I can click and drag to my board. Okay, in case for the first one, I don't want to do any proper arrangement. Okay, I just click here. Okay, so from this one, I just right click to rotate. Okay, insert the IC, insert the light, insert the light. Oh, sorry. So just need to click and drag. Okay, this will be only for the first time when you convert from your 2D schematic to your PCB, only for the first time. Okay, so over here and done with here. So the text missing. Yeah, something like this. So to create a connection between one point to another point, so this will be the roughly line from schematic. Okay, you can route your PCB line here. So by just clicking using this route manual, route differential pair or multiple. So this multiple, you need to select the existing one. Okay, or you also can use this quick route. So what I need to do, I just need to click and route from one point to another point. Okay, same goes to here and connect with here. Hey, sorry, this one not connected properly. So same goes to here, route to here. Okay, so others also can be, you just need to do by your own practice later on. So basically what happened from your PCB? Okay, these are a 2D PCB design. Okay, from your 2D PCB design, you can convert this one into two things. The first one, you can convert into a Gerber file. So what you need to do, click on this manufacturing tab. So at this top area, you can click on the CAM preview, CAM processor, and export Gerber NC drill assembly and drawing outputs. Okay, for example, I want to click on these things, the third one. Okay, so click first and click this button. And why my here cannot appear? Oh, okay, sorry, because I not save yet my PCB. So this PCB, I just need to click and save. PCB. Okay, just save and click on this export. Okay, so I can choose either from a top here, from a top, bottom, profile, solder mask top, solder piece top. Okay, so they will have few more options that you can choose, or you can also directly choose as a zip file. Okay, save everything and you will get the Gerber file directly. Okay, so that will be the idea on a very basic PCB design. Okay, since these objects are 2D, okay, if you want to convert into a 3D, okay, so what you need to do, you just need to click on this switch here, push to 3D PCB. Okay, from your 2D schematic, which is you insert all your parts, all your components. Okay, so you just convert to 2D PCB, and from your 2D PCB, it will help you to generate a 3D modeling, which you can insert into your actual products over here. Okay, this one is referred to what I done just now. Okay, so the process is very systematic, schematic to a PCB 2D, PCB 2D to a PCB 3D. Okay, and this object basically you can combine back to your mechanical parts. Okay, for example, you have a casing. Okay, in case you want to do a PC, okay, PC have that PCB, okay, the motherboard, okay, together with the casing, okay, you can insert everything linked together between that things. So that will be the general idea of PCB here. Okay, so what if I plan to go back to my 2D? So I can click on this button, push to 2D PCB again. Okay, it will directly bring me go back to my 2D, and then I can try to finish up my drawing here. Okay, so I just can click on this road from one point to here, right click to here, and so this one is for, oh, okay, so wrong one. Okay, so for example, new one, which is here from this point to another point. Okay, because since this one I use I prefer to use this straight one. Okay, if you want to use the angle one also can. Okay, so like this. Okay, so like this. Okay, so this will be only an example. So you can try to practice by creating your own. Okay, so what you need to do, just need to install Fusion 360. Okay, create a project from your portal here. So this one we call it as a Fusion 360 hub. My hub .autodesk.autodesk360.com. Okay, this link, myhub.autodesk360.com. Okay, all files that I created are saved here. Okay, so this will be the folder that I created today. Okay, and the object that I created just now will save here 2 minutes ago, 7 minutes ago. Okay, everything will save in a cloud. Okay, same goes to in your Fusion 360, which is you can also check your file, which is over here. Okay, just look for the folder Fusion 360. PCB. Okay, so every time that you save your object, you will see that this will be the V version file. Okay, every time that you save, then what will happen? You will create a new version of your drawing. Okay, add fuse. For example, I want to add a new component here. Okay, a new parts from my schematic. Okay, in this drawing, I don't have anything, so I just have a few items. So I just need to click add parts again. So look for a fuse, enter. So for example, I choose this fuse. Okay, click here. Okay, and then I can create a wire connect. Okay, for example, something like this only. Okay, whenever that I create save, so they will have one pop-up, a version description. Add fuse, hit OK. So what happened to my PCB? So when after I save, when I go to my PCB, okay, this PCB will brings me a new parts that need to include in my PCB together, since it already added, okay, to my schematic. So that means I need to add here also. Okay, so this will be the example idea on how PCB works. Right, so if anyone have a question, you can type into the chat section. Okay, so I will like to show on ECAD system website. So if you want to ask for a different types of topics, okay, for this free online lesson, you can go to our down button area here. Okay, so you can click on this view calendar of event and request your topic. Okay, for those that from electrical background, so they will have one more topics. Okay, introduction to AutoCAD electrical. If you are really new, okay, if you are really new in AutoCAD, so AutoCAD electrical help you to speed up your drafting skill for schematic and drafting. How to do back annotation. All right, so I have one question here. So currently we are at the top view. If you want to go to the bottom, so you can click on this bottom view. Okay, so if you require to do a documentation or you want to create annotation, so this will be the name and value that you're able to create in these two buttons. Okay, so also you can basically, you also can, if you require to create for example dimensioning for a certain purpose, you want to create a dimensioning. Okay, so that also able to do, but you need to go with a 3D PCB and create a dimension for your 3D model here. Okay, but if you just want to do the annotation, means you want to type enter a text at the bottom or at the top, so you can just simply click on the annotate button. Okay, so for a Gerber file also can be done using here. So what else that if you want to use, okay, so based on my info from client, our client that using from electrical background, so they are asking, is that possible this Fusion 360 install in Linux? So what I can answer that at this moment, Autodesk only support for Windows and Mac. Okay, at this moment, Autodesk only support at these two. Okay, so in case that you have additional, because this software is very light software. Okay, very light software. Okay, unless you have a very big project to create a PCB and schematic, and then that will be a bit problematic. Okay, so I think that will be the things for today. Okay, don't forget to go to our website and also go to our Facebook, okay, to like our page, and also go to our YouTube channel to subscribe into our YouTube channel, because we did a lot of topics. Okay, if you want to learn more about electrical, okay, you can go find on our YouTube channel. Okay, subscribe this channel. Okay, view video and look for a video that related to your topics. Okay, so give us like, comment if you require, if you want to ask anything from the video, you can comment. Our team will respond you directly through video, our YouTube channel, okay, or our Facebook page. Okay, so that will be the my presentation for today, for this free online lesson. Okay, so if you have a additional question, Okay, so you can just go to this button. Okay, live chat, look for Shafiq. My name is Shafiq. Okay, ask any question related to AutoCAD, sorry, Fusion 360 electronic. Okay, or AutoCAD electrical or Inventor cable and harness. So I try my best to respond to what question that you are asking. Okay, so thanks everyone for joining my presentation for today. Thanks Afifa, Dini, Fatzal, Jelly, JK, Mr. Sabri, Farahin, Rashidi. Okay, so hope to see you soon. And if you want to learn more about, if you want to learn free from our free online lesson and request a topic, so just request a topic. Okay, thank you everyone. Bye bye.